Wanted to just do a little video to show you an everyday carry, and not really every day, but an every Sunday carry. Typically what I'm going to take to church with me. Now, one of the things would be what I'm recording with, and I'll insert a picture of it, which is my iPhone. I've got the 17 Pro Max. Another thing would be my wallet. That is a must carry with me. I think for most men, that is a must carry. I picked that up off of Amazon. I'll link everything down below to where you can pick it up if you would like. This bag, Mark Peter, I'd never heard of it, but it was a gift. It is a super high quality leather bag. It's got a strap you can put on. Or you can clip it off here. It clips rather easily there. It's got your front pocket. Keep a dongle in there from Anchor. It goes with my MacBook Pro that I have. Gives you HDMI, a USB-C, two USB-As, USB-C that does power delivery, and then, of course, your SD and micro SD card here. So I keep that. I did a video recently on the Pilot Custom 74 fountain pen. That's what I typically will take with me, that, and I've got a Cross Century 2 that I take ballpoint. I've got a couple of flash drives in here. We use one for recording through the ATEM Mini Pro. That'd be this. And then this goes into the TV for our announcements. Keep a tourniquet in here. That is Snakebite Systems, I believe is what it is. I'll link it down below also. I keep a bottle of anointing oil. You never know when that may come in handy. I carry that on my keys also. That's about all I carry in the front here. But it's got that pocket. We've got a secondary pocket here. Carry a little minister's manual. I've got a couple of different ones. I like this one from Klein Buxton. It's through Pathway Press. It has served me well. This was actually my dad's, and I still make use of it pretty regularly. I always keep that. You never know when that may arise, a need for that. I keep a book of minutes for the Church of God, and let me step over here and open the front page, and I'll show you exactly why. Because it's not just a book of minutes of the meeting, but it's our book of discipline, church order, and governance, and it contains everything up to date on there. So I'll generally keep that with me. Of course, my Bible. This Bible I just did a review on. This is the Schuyler Canterbury King James slate, goatskin, phenomenal Bible. Typically, I also keep a towel with me. We are the Church of God. I got a couple of different towels, but I'll generally take a towel. I preach off of an iPad. This is a very old iPad. This is, I think, maybe the first iPad Pro that come out, but I use Logos. You can see how Logos comes up on there, and I can just scroll. You can put it into preach mode here, and you can adjust your settings to where you can do paging, which is just a page at a time. I do not like paging. I will typically do one of two things. I will either go to the preach and I'll put it in scroll to where you can just scroll to where you're at, or more often than not, I just leave it on this front page so I can swipe back and forth perhaps between a Bible and the sermon. But there will be what notes I have. I'll keep them in the iPad. This morning, I think I'm going to try something a little bit different, and I'm going to actually preach from a MacBook Pro this morning. This is, I've done it before, but again, it's the same thing, and you can go into preach, and you can do the settings to where it goes by page, or you can do it scroll, but I'm going to try to do that this morning. Instead of just using these notes, I'm going to try to take the preach here and pull it up And I think it might just be a little easier on my older eyes to be able to pull those notes up here. And there we go. Not sure why that took so long. Typically, it's not a delay, but there it is. This morning, I'm preaching on, and let me get that up where you can see it. I don't know that it's going to focus. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. Prayer is position, not petition. And I'm going to take my text from Matthew chapter 6, verses 5 through 13. I'll link the finished video to that sermon here as well from Mill Creek Church of God, where I pastor. But there it is. There's my, not my everyday carry, but typically my every Sunday carry. I'm going to have iPad, computer. I'm going to have ministry, service manual, Bible, book of minutes, towel, anointing oil, pens. I can always grab a piece of paper at church to make a note if need be, or typically I'll just take notes on my phone. But there you go. That's an everyday or every Sunday carry. I wanted to show you this also. I typically do not eat Sunday mornings or right before I preach, but I do try to get some nutrition. And certainly not sponsored, but this is something that I found very helpful for me is Huel, human fuel. I'll link it below also. I think I do have a link where I can share to where you would get a discount, and I would as well. So I'll share that particular link. But so typically what I'll do a scoop of the Huel Vanilla Essential. I'll do a scoop of Huel Black Edition Chocolate. And I do those as a basically a meal replacement really every morning. And then I also do the Huel Greens, really just a source of vitamins. And you get the little shaker or little cup for the greens and the little shaker for the powder when you first do that. Coffee is always a thing. Some of you may have seen the reel that I've done for that. I'll do a video on my coffee here before too long, but there is also the nutrition that I do before I go to church every Sunday morning. So there is part of Everyday Bishop as well in my every Sunday preparation. All right, folks, and one last thing is I got this shaken up and getting ready to drink it, but some of you may have noticed the watch. Let me see if I can get it to focus there. And I'm not sure that it's going to, but that's a Wittenauer. Don't know much about it. It's actually a gift as well. My oldest son gave that to me. And I'll stick a better photo of it in as I talk about it there. But it's just a simple mechanical watch, and got the date, time, very simple, very basic, but also, dressy enough. Actually, it's pretty dressy to be able to wear to church with a suit jacket and things like that. So typically Sunday mornings, I will also try to match my watch to what I'm wearing. This will be another video coming at some point. Maybe this will be the first watch that I'll do there, but typically try to match that as well. Everyone have a blessed day.